Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another little reminder. Today, I'm going to be talking about what you need to create your next best big dream and what you really don't need that much of. I am Elle Sommer. I'm the founder and owner of the Live Purposefully Now website. And if you're ever looking for support and encouragement in any area of your life, this is the place you can come to find articles to enrich and create the life you'd love to be living, mostly based on the fact that everything in our life stems from a spiritual foundation, our inner world of thought and imagination. And I create these little reminders just for you, so that whatever circumstances you currently face, you'll have a little reminder to help get you back on track for that brilliant life that you're meant to live. When we first begin to grasp that the life we lead is all our own work, panic can set in. Heck, now I'm in charge. What comes next? Or instead of panic, we might turn into overnight dictators. Follow me, folks. This is the way to love and enlightenment. And then there's that other route, the one that leads to overwhelm and a dispirited heart and soul. We devour books, we learn new practices, we attend every spiritual class within easy access, and many that aren't so easily accessed. Think retreats in Peru. Lovely, but a long way to travel for most of us. And we think this is how to harness that spiritual power of creativity, because we now know we're in charge of our life, and it is an inside spiritual job. So we try swallowing life and spiritual food as quickly as possible, and soon we're full to the point of almost exploding. Like my friend Eve. Eve ended up with different practices from different philosophies that left her with 10 long prayers to read each morning, numerous affirmations to speak before breakfast, 5 or maybe 6 guided meditations to get done each day. And that doesn't count the various vision boards she'd make and remake, and I think you get the picture. Eve somehow decided that she needed to do every exercise, practice every ritual, every meditation that her latest book or class suggested, and do them every day. No surprise she felt under great pressure to the point of almost feeling like she was going to explode. She didn't have much time to be actually directing her life. So if you're on this path or anywhere close to it, I'm going to suggest you stop it right now, dear ones. Instead, keep it simple. Direct your thoughts towards what you want as much as you possibly can. Make a mental picture of what it's like to have that ideal, and how would you feel if it were true? And I would also just add here that the mental picture is really vital. And I'll tell you why, and then I'll share an experience I had the other night. The mental picture matters because that spiritual creative element of you is not your conscious mind, not your thinking mind, but it's the hidden subconscious mind. And this mind only thinks and only sees pictures. You can affirm something using words mentally. You can affirm it frequently, you can repeat it because it's the repetition that persuades the subconscious that we're serious and we want it to get creating, get manifesting. But it's the picture that gets formed from those words that the subconscious understands, not the words themselves. So image making matters. And I've understood this and accepted this and used this for lots of years. But it was only the other night that I saw it in action. I was in that place of not really being awake or asleep. I was aware, but my mind was quiet. There were no thoughts. I was not thinking thoughts. I've had that experience before where my mind is totally quiet with not a thought in sight, but never have I had it followed by this experience. So there I was, aware, but not awake, when suddenly I began to see images, different little pictures of things. They didn't make sense, they weren't really connected, And I wasn't awake enough to even think that. It was only after I really woke up that I had that thought. And once I became really awake, for the first time in my life, I recognized that this was my subconscious at work. I saw my subconscious at work. And my conscious mind was just and only just aware enough to notice. I've never had that experience before. It was pretty cool. It was sort of evidence, if you like, of what I'd believed and used for all these years. So I'm going to say to you, look, my lovelies, don't worry too much about all the many spiritual practices available to you. Don't fill yourself with them to the point of overwhelm. You don't need to. By all means, use any spiritual practices that speak to you and you believe will help you to grow spiritually. That's what I do. But as for creating your next best big dream, stick with the formula I just mentioned. Direct your thoughts, create an image of you experiencing that great dream, and feel as though it were true for you right now. Don't complicate creating your new you or your new life, dear hearts. It really is as simple as imagining and feeling natural. And that's it from me for today. If you enjoy these little reminders, please share them. Maybe together we can help someone to experience a more wonderful reality for themselves. Till then, till next time, may your day be filled with blessings. And I, my lovelies, I am going to love you and leave you.